Vande Nityananda Sahoditam Sri Nandanandam Vande Shirika Charanatram Kavijana Smayukta Navanam Manoharam Sri Guranga Nityananda Sri Vaikashan Jahar Shiva Gaur Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare. So this is Sunday Satsang, February 2nd, 2025, and the first part of the class we start with Guru Tattva Nectar. We're reading some quotations from my notebook where it describes some of the glories and function and identity of Sri Guru. So the first one is this from Govinda Swami, from one of his lectures 30 years ago. He says the Guru gives prema bhakti. By the mercy of the Guru, one gets prema bhakti, by which ignorance is destroyed. Depending on the potency of love of God, depending on the potency of the Guru's amount of prema or existence of prema, that will enter the heart of the sadhaka in the material world. Then it will attract the sadhaka towards the old beautiful Shamsundar Krishna. And then the question is what to do, what does the disciple do after the Guru leaves this world, after the Guru departs? If the Guru goes back to God, goes to the spiritual world before the disciple dies, then from Krishna Loka, he keeps an eye on his disciples. Guru is very powerful. He is the manifestation of Chaitra Guru, or Paramatma in the heart. From the abode of Krishna, Sri Guru inculcates the potency into the heart, and his eternal disciple, Satshisha, thereby attracts that disciple. Even a disciple dies and accepts another body, whatever body that person may be in, Sri Guru, who is there in Nityadam, keeps an eye on his sincere disciple. The Guru knows and sees his disciple even from Krishna Loka. He will empower a Vaishnava who is there near to the disciple, and through him he teaches that disciple. And that way he takes care. And if it's required, the Guru himself comes down to impart tattva again, transcendental knowledge, to give him Diksha and Shiksha. In this way the relationship is kept up, all done by Yogamaya Shakti of the Lord. Yogamaya does all these things, and she maintains the eternal relationship between Sri Guru and Satshisha. This quotation is not saying anything conclusive. What this quotation is saying, the Guru is in the spiritual world, he keeps an eye on him, but he doesn't come back. Then he switches his line of thinking. At the end, if there's a need, he comes back. But this isn't what Prem Bhakti Chandrika says. Narottam Das Thakur Mahasaya and Prem Bhakti Chandrika, what does he say? Chakudana Diyoye Jami Prabhu say. He said, this Prabhu, this Gurudev, my Guru Prabhu, my master, my teacher, my savior, my mentor, he is with me life after life, birth after birth. And the other thing is, in the Govinda Bhashya commentary on Brahma Sutra by Baladev Vibhushan, he quotes Chandogya Upanishad. It says the sadhana siddha, liberated soul, can have 1,020 different bodies. So there's no problem for the Guru to have one sit there in the spiritual world. The Guru leaves the disciple, goes to the spiritual world, and enters his manjari through and stays there eternally serving Radha and Krishna. And he also expands in another form as Guru through and manifests life after life to liberate the disciple. When Prabhupada was asked this question about it, what if the disciple doesn't get liberated? Will you come back for a disciple? And Gurudev and Prabhupada said, yes, I will come back, but don't make me. In other words, do your homework, pass the exam, and go to Krishna. But so Prabhupada is indicating that if you don't pass your exam, you take another birth, then he, the Guru of his disciples, will come back. Because we call the Guru Shishya somebody that's called Nitya. Because the Atma is Nitya, the Guru's Atma is Nitya, devotional service is Nitya, and Bhagavan is Nitya. The whole exchange and the whole relationship is eternal. So it has to go on in every life because the Jiva is eternal. So now he's living in a temporary place of the material world, but the Guru's business is to take him to the spiritual, take him or her to the spiritual world. This entry is called Two-Way Street. To think good of someone has its value. This is Sridhar, Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Dev Goswami, Gaudiya Math Sannyasi, godbrother of Prabhupada. If the Guru thinks good of his disciple, what is Rupa Goswami saying next to devotion about ways to attain Baba?
Krishna, two ways, like Krishna Kripa. Kripa
There's three ways.
Kripa means
Avaloka Kripa, Vachika Kripa, and what's the third one?
glance.
By wishes.
Suharda Kripa. Suharda means good heart. Suharda. In other words, heartly feelings. The Guru has sneha, he has affection for a disciple, and he's thinking of that disciple and praying to Krishna to bless them. So you attract the heart of the Guru, and the Guru is an advanced devotee. You can get Baba Bhakti just by those good wishes, or by a glance. Because the glance of the Guru is Yogamaya, so that glance of the liberated Guru can connect you immediately to praying. So it's called Aloka Dan. Avaloka means the glance, or the wish of Vachika Dan. He may give the donation, may give the charity of the kind words, may you get Baba. So that's nice. Whenever you do puja, Radhakund, the Brahmins always pronounce so many blessings. They say, Ayushman Bhavatu. What does that mean?
May have long life.
One word. Ayushman Bhavatu, Bhakti Bhavatu, may you get devotion. Radhakund Vas Janmantar Janmantar, what does that mean?
Life after life.
Life after life.
Life after life, live in Radhakund.
Yes.
So sometimes I would meet the Pandits in the morning when I'm taking snan, and they would invite me for some program and say, I'm going to Vrindavan this afternoon. I can't attend. Yeah, Vrindavan is Maya. Don't leave Radhakund. So for a Radhakund Brahmin, a Radhakund Pandit, Tirth Guru, Vrindavan is Maya. But anyone else, anywhere else outside of Vrindavan, anywhere in the world, will think, and it's true, that Vrindavan is the spiritual world. It's described in Puranas when the entire Jagat is unmanifest, withdrawn into Mahavishnu. The Mathura Mandala and Dwarka and Ayodhya, they're eternally existing like lotus flowers floating on a river. So the river is called Pralaya. Pralaya means the whole universe is flooded with water, but Vrindavan, the holy dhams of Vishnu and Krishna, are floating untouched by the waters of devastation, because they're nitya. Like sometimes they say, I read in Sandarbha somewhere, that when the whole universe is withdrawn into Mahavishnu, because every universe is an earth planet. On the earth planet, Krishna's having his Leela. So when all the universe is withdrawn into Mahavishnu, how is Krishna's Leela going on? So Jiva Goswami quotes somewhere, he said, Krishna creates another universe. all the material universes go inside Mahavishnu. It's for unmanifest, avyakta, yakta and avyakta. And so he said he creates another universe, so his pastimes keep rolling on. Or I should say rocking on. They're rolling and rocking, twisting and shouting. So it's two-way street. So the Guru thinks good of the disciple, and then the disciple may thrive and achieve the real objective of their practice. Both parties, one party does the willing, and one must have the receiving quality and the attitude. So the willing party, the one who's giving the good wishes, is the Guru. The receiving party is the disciple. But the disciple must have the quality that he or she wants to get the mercy of the Guru, wants to get the blessing, and have an attitude of submission and seva, bhav, to receive it. Then the transformation from one place to another. But if the door is closed on one side, there's no effect. If the Guru is not blessing a particular disciple because the disciple is not well behaved or nonsense, or the Guru is blessing, but the disciple is not humble and not absorbed in seva love, then he won't get the mercy. So if the quality of the Guru, if the Guru is qualified, the disciple is qualified, then when they come together, the transaction begins. Electricity cannot pass through anything and everything. Some things are non-conducting. Does electricity pass through plastic?
No.
How about rubber?
No.
How about wood?
No.
How about you?
Yes. Body, yes. So.
There's 75% water. Stick an electric wire in a public swimming pool and see how many fried humans you get. 100 people turn into fish fry, or human fry. Whatever. That's when you can really say, I'm fried. There's so much cruelty in this world. I saw a show, I was just looking at the internet, spacing out, like people do sometimes. And I was also, unfortunately, ashamed to say that. And it showed this little scene for like 5 seconds. A kid about 8 years old had a radio. It was plugged in. His mother was in a bathtub in bubbles. It was all bubbles. And the kid took the radio and threw it in the tub. And they killed his mother. The radio is electric, and electric entered the bathtub. I was just going, I saw the kid stand on the radio. I said, what's this about? And you just see a lady just little bubbles, you know, it's a bathtub, a little bubble bath. And the kid had his look on, he was saying something, I didn't have the sound on. Just looking at it. So I said, this is cruelty. I talked to one Jyotishi, who was a good friend of mine, Krishna Brahmin, about 25 years ago. I said, what's your prediction for the age of Kali? They said, will there be world war in the next few years? It was like 30 years ago. He had no world war, but there was so much cruelty, one person to another. Everyone, all human beings were very, very cruel to each other. So we're seeing that there's so much cruelty in the world. That's the way it goes. So electricity, you have to be a good conductor of electricity. The sincere receiving attitude of the disciple is a necessary part, otherwise there's no effect will be seen. If you throw seeds on stony ground, they can't grow. Many disciples hear from one guru according to the variegatedness of and their capacity and reception. When they in turn will get delivery, there will be some degree of difference. The bank of the Ganga, all the trees are drawing the same water, with the neem trees producing bitter fruits, mangoes producing sweet fruits. The nourishment is the same source, but according to the individual natures, their produce varies, their production varies. So that's why you see, there's many disciples of one guru, some are totally in Maya. So some people, can you blame the guru or blame the disciple? So generally it's the guru's fault, the disciple's fault. That's the point he's making. But both parties have connection with the proper attitude and proper posturing to Krishna in order to receive. The guru must be empowered and connected to Krishna through bona fide parampara and surrender and seva and study and accomplishment. So the guru is qualified. The disciple must be connected by humility, submission, and humble attitude and a seva bhav. Then when the two come together, the disciple will get liberated. Ma, baby, Ma. You say I'm busy, don't bother me. Ma. This is a list I wrote in 1992. I had been living in Vrindavan continuously for 5 years, from 87 to 92. And during that time, I met many sadhus and singing people. So one time I wanted to make a list of them and so I could remember them and pray for their mercy. Because there's a verse in Padma Puran that says, if you remember a great soul, you get what you can receive 1/6 of their good qualities. I don't know how they developed that particular mathematical number. I think it's just a way of saying that by remembering a great soul, just think of them, some of their good qualities will come into you. The water flows down. So when you humbly remember a great soul with a mood of begging, a mood of submission, then some energy, some spiritual blessings come to you. So each of the personalities that I met and asked questions from them, and they gave me some helpful advice. So I have a list of 17. After 5 years I was 17 different sannyasis and Babajis I was meeting, and so many more subsequently. First one is Srila Prabhupada. Second one is Madrasi Krishnadas Baba. Third one is Sagar Maharaj. Fourth one is Bhaktivedanta Narayan Maharaj. Fifth one is Bhakti Pramod Puri Maharaj. Sixth one is Bhakti Vaibhav Puri Maharaj. Seventh one is Gadadhar Das Baba. Eighth one is Hare Krishna Das Baba. May sound familiar. That was number 8. Number 9 is Bhakti Sarvasva Govinda Swami. He's in charge of the temple, Gaudiya Math, over by the other side of Gaurang frequently. Bhakti Vilas Tirtha Maharaj, Subal Das Baba, Vidayananda Das Baba, Akinshan Krishna Das Baba, Ananta Das Babaji, Giri Maharaj, Madhav Das Baba, Ramesh Baba, Gaur Govinda Swami, Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Dev Goswami. Of course, it goes out saying number 20, that's now, is Pandit Sri Krishna Das Babaji Maharaj, who's my Diksha Guru, Vaish Guru. So that's 20. I mean, there's many more, but that's all this. It's called Gratitude Gurus. Gurus I'm grateful for. So it's good to do like that. And this is something because I met many sannyasis and gurus from Gaudiya Math, and they told me some of the differences between Gaudiya Math and ISKCON. So I wrote them down because I thought they were interesting. Ma mantra. They chant kirtan half at one time. What does that mean?
8 syllables one time. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.
They chant half the mantra. The mantra has two parts, right? Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. They chant Hare Krishna part. One of the leaders chants Hare Krishna. Then everybody follows Hare Krishna. Then he chants. So it's not this whole thing together. That's one thing.
In Gaudiya Math.
Gaudiya Math. Harmonium, none in kirtan.
Okay.
The Lord Chaitanya didn't have harmonium. I came with the British. Thank the Queen for that one. Kartal, Mridanga, Kol and Kartal, horns, whoppers, jaja, ba 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 ba. Chakraji Seva, Murti Seva, Lord Chaitanya, no peacock feather. Vaitachari never has a beard. So shave up. You guys shave up.
Come on.
You're not waiting for it, right?
Yeah, let's see on the
Yeah, no, you're cool. The Shiva Sangam is always clean shaven. They install deities only of Gauranga, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Radha Krishna, or Jagannath alone, not anybody else. Artiks, 3 artiks a day and 5 bhog offerings. 3 a day.
Yeah, 5 a day.
Yeah. Harinam, bees, Java bees are only given that when you take initiation. No bhaktas running around, driving his car and saying Hare Krishna on his bees. Yes, this year then he drives his car. So there's no chanting until you get initiated. They don't chant the Panchatattva mantra before each round. Nishinga Kavacha. What is Nishinga Kavacha?
The bare neck.
Describe what it is.
Ryan.
It's a brass thing in
No,
which
silver.
nursing mantra is written and
Put it all together.
there is a leaf in which nursing mantra is
A
written.
leaf or a piece of paper, where a particular mantra, prayers in the Sringade from the Shastra is written down. There's many different ones.
Is it in a capsule?
Yeah, and it's in a little
kept in a
metal
capsule.
capsule called tabij. Called tabij. It's worn as a necklace around your arm or neck or whatever. So why do people wear that?
For protection.
For protection against ghosts and whatnot. So what is the Gaudiya Math's viewpoint? This is only for Sakama Bhaktas They want to subdue their sins. So sakam, what does sakam mean?
Have desires to.
Sa means with, kam means desire. Means prakriti bhaktis, materialistic bhaktis. Because the materialistic bhakti doesn't have much shraddha. Doesn't have much nam shraddha, faith knowing name. There's a verse in 10th canto Bhagavatam, Pudna story, or what chapter that is, I don't know, 6 or something. Pudna, chapter 6, where Yashoda chanted Vishnu Nam, and there's a verse there that says, by chanting Vishnu Nam, one can get free from the disturbance of bhutas, pretas, all long lists is there in Sanskrit. And when I asked my guru, I said, do devotees need to wear the Srinivasa? He quoted these verses, he quoted like 4 verses in a row. And he explained that similar by chanting Krishna's holy names, everything can be destroyed. Bhutas, pretas, pishachas, matrikas, any kind of weird negative thing can be destroyed by Krishna's holy name. So that's the real genuine devotee takes shelter. Namashraya. Bhaktivinoda Thakur has a bhajan. He says, Chodabhuvana, Chodabhuvana,
Chodabhuvana
Chodabhuvana Bhajan Namashraya or something. It says the 14th planetary system, the only shelter is the holy name of Krishna. Chodabhuvana Namashraya.
Nama bina kichu nahi koar. Chodabhuvana.
Yeah, now there's nothing then, there's not anything else but the holy name in the 14 worlds. 7 planets above the earth and 7 planets below the earth. In other words, there ain't nothing but Nam, the holy name. Yeah, ready. I'll read it again. Diksha changes our samskaras. The references are Bhagavad Gita, chapter 7, verse 14, chapter 3, verse 5, verse 16, chapter 16, verse 19. That's some essay, I don't know where it comes from. Maybe. I got rid of myself. Yeah. Pretty interesting. For sure, what every conditioned soul has calm bhav. What does that mean?
It's to enjoy.
Calm bhav. What does bhav mean?
Mood.
Feelings, mood, sentiment. As the mood of enjoying. The mood, the desire to enjoy sense gratification. So you have calm bhav, do you have sthai bhav?
No.
No sthai bhav. What is sthai bhav? What is the definition of sthai bhav?
Permanent emotion towards serving Krishna.
Towards Krishna.
Permanent mood of love towards Krishna. And one of the 4 moods of Braj. Jasirati, friendly rati, parental rati, or amorous love, intimate rati, like man and woman. Permanent loving mood towards somehow. If the living entity gets vivek, what is vivek?
Discrimination power.
Discrimination power. Where is it found? What part of the
Intelligence.
human being?
Intelligence.
Intelligence. Intelligence has vivek, discrimination. If somehow living entity gets vivek, discrimination, they can change their nature and give up their kambhav and attain sthayi bhav for Krishna. How do you get vivek?
From Guru.
From Diksha.
Shastra, Guru, Diksha.
Hearing from
Vivek is a function of intelligence, right? We agree on that. So how do you get vivek? Enter your consciousness.
By studying knowledge, read Shastra.
By Shabda Brahman Shravan, hearing Shabda Brahman, hearing spiritual vibration by studying Shastra, Gita Bhagavatam, Upanishads, Sandarbhas, Goswami Granths. And by their mercy, by the mercy of Vyasadeva and Shukadev and the six Goswamis and Krishna art, Chaitanya Guru art, you'll get discrimination. This is good for me, this is bad for me. You know, and these four regular principles are good for me. I should follow, I should accept them, I should follow them. That's called vivek. So you give up non-veg, you give up drinking, you give up smoking, you give up intoxication, give up illicit activities, and start practicing bhakti. So somehow, living entity gets vivek, one can change their nature and get sthayi bhav for Krishna. What's the underlying sthayi bhav of every jiva?
Dasya bhav.
Krishna and
Underlying sthayi bhav of every jiva is dasatva, 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 dasyarati. I am a servant of God, I am a servant of Krishna. Jivara Swarupaya Krishna Nityadas. But it's very difficult to change one's acquired nature. It really happens. Krishna gives everyone facility to hear Shastra and gain transcendental knowledge. He gives everyone an opportunity to change. But bhakti is very rare. What's Krishna saying Gita about that? How rare it is.
Bhavanam Janmanam and Prajnanaman Mahaprabhu.
No. Oh yeah, that's okay. Another one. That's 719.
Manusyanam Sahasreshu
That's 7.3. Same chapter.
Manusyanam Sahasreshu Kaschid Yadati Siddhaya Yadatamaphi Siddhanam Kaschin Mandeti Tatvataha.
So Krishna says, thousands of spiritually minded people, and there's not so many of those to begin with, hardly one knows Krishna as Swayam Bhagavan. So, bhakti is very rare. Most people don't change their nature, even after hearing spiritual philosophy and Vedic knowledge or reading Gita Bhagavatam. Why?
Kam bhav.
We don't want to give up our natures. It's very hard to surrender. It's most difficult. That's why I said in one of my sweet notes, a little book, I said surrender is the biggest revolution in the living in the jiva's life. Surrender is the biggest revolution. No surrender, no evolution. So that revolution will create evolution. We are very difficult. We collected garbage for a long time. So if somebody asks you what your job is, tell me you're a garbage collector. Or you want to be formal about it, you say a sanitation engineer. That's what they say in America. Your father drives around behind, he's a garbage collector. You say, what is your father? My father's an engineer. Oh, what kind? Sanitation.
Engineers.
Sanitation engineer. He empties garbage cans into a big truck. They go down the street like that all day long. Sanitation engineer. So we collect a lot of garbage. Someone that says give it up is very hard. And even if you do dump your garbage, you'll keep looking at it and remembering it because you're so attached to it. Why people take photos and save artifacts and old things? Because they're attached to the body. And sometimes people ask, do you have any photographs of yourself? You give me anything? No, I throw it. Anyway, sometimes people give me photos, I throw them out. If I have a photo of my guru, if I'm with my guru, I keep that. If it's a photo of me, I throw it out. I have no need for it. I have a mirror. I look at it. You're not looking the same way you did 20 years ago. Bring this mirror. Mirror's lying. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? The mirror said, not you, buddy. The finger goes out of the mirror. 3D, you know. Not you. It's similar to samskaras. Samskaras are impressions which remain firmly etched in our hearts. And samskaras push us, push our thoughts, and make us work and act in a particular way. And when we act that way, that action strengthens that samskara. Krishna says in 1619, Tanaham, tricky word. Tanaham Drishita Kuran. Come on, you don't know the demon chapter. You guys are avoiding that chapter. You're afraid of that chapter. Think some demon's going to eat you up or something. Vishram Hambogi, Shram Malavan Sukhi. I am perfect, I am in control, I am powerful. He is my enemy, I killed him. Another enemy, I'll kill him. I am happy, I'm strong, I'm Sukhi and Dukhi. Sanaham Rishatakuran Samsareshu Naradaman Shipam Yajasam Ashuvan Asurishu Evayonishu.
I throw them, I catch them into the earth.
I catch those bums. Those are envious, ambitious, lowest among men, are thrown by me into the ocean of material existence, into various demoniac species of life. It's not really that Krishna throws them down, but they have asura bhav. As humans will act demonically and do nonsense, that demoniac action, papa karma, will bring two effects. Every karma brings two effects. What are they?
Samskara and result.
Karma bij and karma phal. Every action creates a desire to do the action again. Every action creates a fruit, which is called good or bad. Punya karma and papa karma. Papa karma phal, punya karma phal. So karma bij acts will give us some external situation, either favorable or unfavorable in the future. If we act sinfully, it will give us an unfavorable situation, we'll suffer. But if we act piously, we'll get a favorable situation, which will give happiness. The second effect, the karma phal, is that it occurs immediately by creating impression or proclivity. I mean, that was the karma phal, this is called karma bij. That means a mental heart impression which gives one desire to again act like that. Dun, 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 dun. It's called samsara chakra. That samskara is a binding factor, keeps a jiva bound in the material world. This is how karma binds living entities. That samskara impression colors, influences, and covers the intelligence. When we see something, we always see according to our samskaras, our impressions. We will perceive like that. We'll make decisions on the basis of rag and dvesh. What does that mean?
Attachment and aversion.
Attachment and aversion, love and hate, like and dislike, accept and reject, good and bad. Envy, anger, attraction, repulsion, accept and reject. The mind acts like a binary computer system, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. Well, I don't know who wrote this thing. This somebody else. I mean, it's too smart for me. I got it. It goes on here quite a bit. There's some really good article about Diksha. Let me see who it. What I said. Oh no. Could be reading something I read. I did that. So, you're on a roll, you get empowered. The mode of goodness also binds living entities in samsara. The mode of goodness gives knowledge and happiness, but all the modes of nature are mixed. So material goodness, it also has passion mixed in it. Rajagun creates a sakti, attachment. Tamagun creates illusion. There's no pure sattva in the material world. The Rajagun within sattva creates attachment to the knowledge and happiness that arises from sattva. And that sakti attachment binds you to the happiness and knowledge. How does it give you attachment? It creates impressions, samskaras in your mind. You start liking it. You feel, I like this smoothie drink. I like this wheatgrass juice. You get attached to it. You feel healthy. So that's all. It's attachment created by sattva. When you like it or anything in the material world, you become bound by it. Yamaraj's second secretary is Chitragupta, who records all our actions of living entities. Chitra means pictures, and Gupta means hidden. So he has a CCT camera in your head. And yet he's connected to his own computer, so he's taking pictures with your eyes. But the pictures, when you're not in your files, are in his file. He knows what good you did and what bad you did. So Chitragupta, Yamaraj's servant, is taking photos, and all those are impressions, samskaras within the heart. Whenever you see something, a photo is taken of it and stored in the heart. Sometimes people do hypnosis, regression, and past life. They go back in time and reveal many things about a person's past life. Why? How? Because Chitragupta has all the records, so he opens the file and you see it. Uh-oh. Bad movie. That binds one to the birth and death cycle. There are many rules and regulations in Vaidhi Bhakti. They're to reform the character. If we have a natural liking for good behavior, there's no need for rules. Our tendency to become sinful, act irrealistically. Our tendency is that, so rules and regulations are imposed. Don't act like this because it will create bad impressions, samskara. If you have faith, you will follow it. When one surrenders to a guru, it becomes When one surrenders to a guru, Krishna gives an internal potency. Let's skip it. Guru Krishna Prasadi Bhai Bhakti Ultimate. When the internal potency is given to the disciple, it creates a sthai bhav which will replace our inherent calm bhav. Calm bhav means I'm an enjoyer, and sthai bhav means I'm what? I'm a servant. How can I serve you? Tasosmi. So this sthai bhav will replace the calm bhav within the heart of the conditioned soul. What does it mean when I take Diksha, all the karmas are dissolved? The devotee thinks, now I am initiated. Then why did I fall sick? This karma was not dissolved by Diksha. Even after Diksha, favorable and unfavorable situation will come as karma fall. It will not be changed by initiation. Why? Why did it happen to why did it happen? Because the devotee is still dependent, interrelated with so many people. If by chance all the karma was changed in Diksha, and then that person enters the living situation in the world, it would be problematic to readjust that karma, because Krishna would have to adjust the karma of many people. So what he's saying here is that the devotee can take initiation, he's free from karma, but you mix up with everybody else, you get their karma. And that's what it's called adibodhika klesh. You ever heard the 3 types of klesh? What are they?
Adi Bhautik.
You ever read that kind of instruction? Adidaiva klesh. What does klesh mean? Suffering, misery, problems. Adibodhika, other entities. Adidaiva, nature. Adhyabhika, me. So you get initiated in more karma, but you're still mixing up with people. You gotta take a rickshaw. Now you're in the karma of the rickshaw driver. He gets a crash, you break your leg. So you blame him, you say, I didn't get it, is that my karma? No, it's the rickshaw driver's karma. It became your karma because you took a rickshaw. That's why sadhus always walk everywhere. So you want to walk to Vrindavan to get your shampoo, it's going to take all day and night to get back home. So this is a very interesting idea, concept here. You have to live in a vacuum and not be affected by other people's karma. So once you get initiated, just enter a vacuum. Chant Hare Krishna, you go back to God, go to Krishna. Very interesting idea. Because Krishna took all your karma. Now everybody you interact with, he has to take all their karma. So it's got to be really complicated. Really complicated job for Krishna. You talk to your mother on the phone every night, you're getting your karma because he's telling you about her life and you're accepting what she's saying and you're giving her a response. So you take some karma. We're taking karma all the time everywhere. That's why you always have to do bhajan to shake it all off. Karmani, what does Rama Smita say?
Karmani nirdhati kintu cha bhakti bhajan.
Karmani nirhati kintu cha bhakti bhajan. We do bhakti bhajan, get free from not our karma, but your karma. Bus driver's karma, Sajiwala's karma, our mother's karma, our wife's, whatever, anybody. Our maid, auto mechanic, our students, our boss at the school. All everywhere is going around. Very interesting idea. Very interesting. For Krishna has to readjust the karma, so we feel. Therefore, that external environment is not changed by Diksha. Very important point, the external environment. But what is changed is the internal aspect of karma, the karma bija. The samskara part, the mental impression. If I accept the spiritual master and take Diksha, I have faith, shraddha in that guru, and I follow him with shraddha, which means nishtha, determination. I believe firmly my spiritual master is the right person, speaking and teaching the truth. I want to, and I'm determined to follow him. What happens then? Example, if the spiritual master orders the disciple to do like this or that, and then the disciple follows. The disciple follows that. Say the guru tells the disciple, don't read any karma newspapers or books. Only read Bhagavatam and spiritual books by Gaudiya Vaishnavacharya. But however, although my samskaras impression may push me or tell me, no, I want to read material garbage. Because I have shraddha, because I have shraddha, faith in my spiritual master, I will follow him and not read garbage books. So this must be old book, old article. By surrendering to the spiritual master and following his instructions and orders, I can transcend my karma and my material nature. Everyone acts according to their nature. No one can refrain from acting even for a moment. Krishna confirms this in Gita chapter 3, verse 5. Nai
kaschit kshanamapi jatu tishthatya karmakrit
Kriyate.
Kriyate avashyak karma.
He says, no one can refrain from acting, even me. Sarva Prakriti Jargana. Without surrendering to the spiritual master, it's impossible to change nature. Only a devotee, a Vaishnava, can transcend their nature and get liberated from the cycle of birth and death. Why? Krishna said in Gita 7:14.
Devyesha gunamayi mama maya durateya mameviye prapadyante maya metam dharantite.
This divine energy of mine, this Mahamaya, is made of three modes of nature. It's difficult to overcome, but those who surrender me can easily cross. Krishna's Maya is very difficult to transcend because it's sitting right inside us, catching our own hearts. No matter who you are, how you get free from Maya, no matter how much knowledge you acquired or how much you analyze the material world, you can never cross the ocean of birth and death unless you surrender to a pure devotee with faith and following. Sometimes Maya relaxes her grip on an individual and the individual thinks, I'm okay, everything's fine, you're okay. But eventually Maya hits so heavily, you'll be finished, knocked out. Mam evi prapadyante. Mam here means the spiritual master. What does that phrase mean, Mam evi prapadyante? This is from Gita 7:14.
Surrender.
Surrendering to me.
Only.
What does the word prapadyante mean?
Surrender.
So what does Mam mean?
Me.
To me. Eva means only.
So
Alone.
it doesn't mean Krishna, means Guru. Why?
Because Krishna is teaching. Krishna is Guru here to Arjuna.
Well, where are you gonna find Krishna? Surrender to him.
now it's not possible.
Guru.
I mean, Krishna saying surrender to me. Can you see him? No.
In Guru. Yeah, in Guru.
You can't see him. You can't touch him. You can't talk. You can't meet him. How you surrender? You can't surrender to somebody who's invisible.
That's good.
Surrender to the air. Okay, hold on. I surrender to you.
Yeah. That's good.
Surrender means seva. So, really, yeah. So, Mami here means guru. Because guru is Shakshahari. Acharya Mami Janyan. Maya, read again. Maya is very difficult to transcend because Maya is sitting right inside us, catching our hearts. No matter who you are, how you get free from Maya. Sometimes Maya lets us go and we think, oh, I'm doing okay. I'm really fine. But eventually Maya is heavy and finishes you, knocks you out. Mam here means the Guru. The Guru, as Krishna tells Guru, Acharya Mami Janyan. Mam means Krishna's representative, the Guru. Krishna says, I am the Guru and the Guru is me. Don't be envious of me. Don't think of me as a material person. Guru is more than all the Devatas. Sarvadeva Maya Guru. Guru is Krishna, Sakshari. You can't see Krishna directly manifest before us, but you can see Guru. Therefore, we should surrender to Guru and transcend our samskaras. Otherwise, it's impossible. From Guru, you get the Sai Bhav identity as Krishna's eternal servant in a particular loving mellow ras. You become fixed in your Sai Bhav as Krishna's eternal servant, and gradually you'll transcend all your samskaras and kambhav and realize your own siddha-swarup, pure spiritual form. Whatever Sai Bhav you realize, you feel satisfied, no lack or no inferiority. Each soul you will feel completely full in his or her relationship with Krishna. All devotees are perfectly situated by Krishna's mercy. Jai Jai Shri Radhe. That's it for Guru Tattva Nectar for today. Very nice discussion of Diksha. Diksha and samskaras.